Do you wish to evolve? Do you wish to evolve, or do you wish to stay the same? Hi. Hey everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Today, we will be speaking on the topic of letting go while still actively holding on. Okay, now that's a word. That's a word. All right, so let's talk letting go. Let's talk releasing. Let's talk accepting things for exactly how they are. Let's be honest. And it's hard to accept. It's hard. Sometimes it is hard to accept, and it's hard to let go, because if you're anything like me, y'all, I get very attached. Like, not to say that I'm an overly attached person. I could say I've definitely grown in that area, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, you get used to things being how they are. I'm a fixed person. I'm a fixed sign. I'm a pretty fixed person for the most part. Like, I'm open to change. I'm open to spontaneous new opportunities and events and all types of things. I'm into that. But however, I feel like my core, everyday routine, it stays constant for the most part. But another thing about me, I am a very transformative person. And that is what I love the most about myself, because I'm able to step back and be in this introspective state where it allows me to clear my mind and to figure out what it is that a girl truly needs. Like, what does a girl really, really, really need? Okay, like, how am I feeling internally, and what is it that's bothering me? It's some things that we just have to let go of, whether it be the people in our lives, it could be addictions, y'all, it could be just certain environments that you expose yourself to, or the things that we're reading, that we're listening to on a day-to-day basis. This is all consumption. Even us on social media, on these social media platforms, sometimes, especially if you're a creative, creatives are meant to create. You don't want to overly consume, okay? You have to have a balance. Everything in life is balance, literally. So don't overconsume. Don't overconsume, and detach when you need to. And like I said, perhaps it's not that easy, because we all have different attachment styles. But I am blessed to say that I now know how to detach and how to remove myself when it costs my mental health, and like this is for the betterment of myself, my own soul. So we have to take care of ourselves first and foremost, y'all. Never neglect yourself. Never put anyone else above you, okay? I feel like God would want us to put ourselves first. But God is always number one. Let's be honest. God is number one. But God wants you to, if you're going to show up for anyone, show up for yourself first, babe. Like, seriously. Don't neglect yourself. Do not neglect yourself. And never put anyone else above you. You know, I could see, it's hard. It's hard because I could see if you have a partner and you have children and stuff like that. In certain scenarios, it could be valid. Like, I do have to get beside myself and show up for my family. Of course, I could understand that and respect that. But on a day-to-day core basis, please do not neglect yourself. Please do not neglect yourself, y'all. Release when you need to, okay? Remove yourself when you need to. The other day, I was overstimulated. Okay? And I knew that I needed to remove myself from that situation, because ain't no telling what I was bound to say, okay? So in order for me to be self-aware enough I said, I am not my best self right now, and this is okay. I don't feel the best. My energy's a little confuzzled. I'm feeling a bit worked up, overwhelmed, overstimulated. I need to step back, remove myself from the situation, and we can come back and reconvene, and I can be in better energy. Because the main thing is, right? Each one of us, we don't feel good every day. That's not reality. That's not like, we're ever changing, okay? And especially us as women, emotional beings, okay? Emotional beings, but our men as well. Like, they have their days. Don't count them out, because they're strong and they hold it down, and they know how to, they're controlled, and you trust them. You feel safe when you're with them. And some men, they don't show too much emotion. So maybe we tend to forget to check on our men as well. But check on your men. Check on the men in your life. Okay? Check on them. Ask them, like, mentally, how are you feeling today? Okay? Physically, how are you feeling today? Because we each have a lot to worry about. Especially as individuals, as partners. Check on your people, y'all. Check on your strong friends. Check on the people that seem to even have it together all the time. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's just not reality. Me, naturally, I'm not gonna show too much like emotion on a mass level. I don't know, maybe. I can't say that I'm fully against it, because you just never know. Because especially in a space like this, I might be having some conversations that might be tear-jerking. And that's okay. I don't shy away from vulnerability. I don't. I'm an emotional person. And there's so much strength in that. Never let anybody make you feel bad for being emotional or expressing yourself. Absolutely not. There is strength in that. And it takes bravery. Because you want that person to hold space for you. You want them to make you feel safe again and comfortable to share. And you want it to be a two-way street, because you open up to that person and they'll turn around and open up to you too. It's like, okay, wow, you really went that extra mile and shared with me something so personal or really deep, something deep within you, things that you maybe haven't even spoken out loud in a long time. But that just brings me back again to just letting go while still very much holding on. Letting go is not losing yourself. Letting go is not, it's not a bad thing. It's okay. It's literally a part of life. Letting go or releasing or losing people is not made to hurt us. It's not made to fully hurt. Like, yes, naturally. It just depends. Like, there will always be a grief process, right? Someone or something that you're very attached to, that you no longer have possession over. It can be hard to accept, to let go, to release, okay, to heal from that. And there will be a grieving process. But take the time to do that. Don't suppress it. Do not suppress it, because suppressing it is only going to bring it back to the surface at a later date. So those feelings and those emotions and everything, especially if you dealt with trauma, okay? I've been in some traumatic situations, and I'm working through that. I'm working through that actively. But how do you work through that? You show up for yourself. You put one foot in front of the other. You find new ways to be happy. You find joy in new activities. You know? You show up for yourself. You create something from your heart. You spend time with the people you love and the people you respect. You know, you take the time out of your day to connect with people, like-minded individuals, people that help you, give you that extra push along the way, along your journey. There's always a bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture, okay? Obviously, some people come into our lives for specific seasons, but I feel that there's always something that you can take from every individual that we encounter, literally. You like, think about one of your favorite people, and it's like, what are the qualities about that person that you really, really, really enjoy? Like, what are the qualities about that person that inspires you to be a better version of yourself? What about that person just gives you that extra nudge, or like, you know what, I could do this, huh? Look who did, my girl did it, my guy did it, I can do this. Little old me, I can do this. I'm doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. And listen, no progress is too small, okay? No progress is too small, but please just make some type of effort, some type of progress, movement, breath, okay? Because a lot of us are so busy on a day-to-day basis that we don't even take the time to actually, actively feel our breath. You know? And remind yourself that you're alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm here to live, y'all. We are here to live. We're here to enjoy life. What? There are so many infinite possibilities out there. There are so many parts of this world that we have not laid eyes on. There are so many beautiful people, faces, and energies out there waiting to connect with us, waiting to embrace us with open arms. I am limitless. I am infinite. I am an infinite being in this mass universe, this infinite universe. And although I may be just a little teeny weeny dot in the galaxy of all these millions of people, but guess what? You will find your place in this world. You will find your place in this world. You will find your people. You will find your tribe. And listen, things change. We grow up and people grow apart. Let's talk about that as well. People grow apart. Like I said, again, I am a very transformative person. So I go through phases where I'm like, I just feel like our energies are not aligning anymore. And that's okay. I can bow out with grace, but I still send you love. I don't wish anything bad on you. Like, you know what I mean? Do your thing, boo. Do your thing, babe. I'm very select about the energy that I allow around me. Okay? It has to be genuine, loving, kind, inspiring energy. If not, if I feel like you as a friend, you're not even supporting me, or you as a friend, we're just like, our mindsets are just, we're in different spaces at this point. We're in different spaces. I cannot vibe with you like I used to, because I don't want those same things that I used to want when I was kicking it with you. That's okay. I don't want nobody that got no hidden animosity around me. What? You ain't supporting me. You ain't sharing me. You ain't, like, what's going on? You ain't liking, commenting, or sharing nothing. You ain't trying to really build me up. You don't want the best for me. Okay? And I'm judging you off your actions. Hey, I'm judging you solely off your actions. Because you telling me everything I need to know by that. Because we could say anything. We could use our words and say whatever we want to someone to try to manipulate them, to make it seem like it's something that it's certainly not. What we doing that for? Why? If you don't really rock with that person too tight, bow out gracefully. That's all you gotta do. You don't rock with that person like that. And you know that. Like, look, I'm all about the soul tribe. Where my soul tribe at? Okay, people that make you feel good, that you enjoy being around. Y'all have a good time together. Y'all have high vibrational conversations. Y'all can laugh. Y'all can cry together. Whatever. When we hold space, it's an amazing time. It's a time well spent. It's a time well spent. Okay? So, yeah, folks, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You know how you expect your people to show up for you. You know, it's strangers online that will show you more consistent love than your everyday people in some cases, like literally. But please understand, those everyday people, you think they're not watching? You think they're still not tuning in? Because they are. It is good to communicate and have those conversations with certain people. But some people, you deserve to be ghosted. Let's be honest, because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and I'm not about to. I didn't let you play in my face for far too long. You dabbling in my face a bit. No. I'm not going. So I'm gonna do you a favor. Because you obviously not gonna do it. Because you know, like people say, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. Honestly, I feel like I low-key had a friend who was my enemy before. Honestly, I can think about two individuals. You walking around feeling some type of way about me, but you still keeping up with me, hanging out with me every day. The whole time in your heart, you feeling like what? What you feeling like? Let me know, like, what's tea? But guess what? No problem, babe. Because I'm going to do you one better. That's just pretty much it. Just accepting it. And when we let go and when we release, we make room for all the other people that really love us, the genuine people, the genuine connections. Opportunities flow to us. Sometimes, in some cases, when you really have someone like negative in your life, that someone is just not meant to be in your life for the long run, once that person is out of your life, the opportunities start flowing to you, babe. Honestly. Doors just start swinging open, sliding on open. Come on in. I was waiting for you. I was just waiting for you to drop that habit. I was just waiting for you to drop that person. Holding on to that relationship for. It's not healthy for you. It's not good for the betterment of your health and you as an individual. Do you wish to evolve? Do you wish to evolve, or do you wish to stay the same? Because me, elevate. I'm telling you, it's always constantly thinking of just new ways. Like, okay, what's next? What else am I going to create? Where else am I going to travel? Who else am I going to meet? What type of events am I going to go to? What type of people am I connecting with? Look at all these opportunities that are flowing to me now. I'm in alignment. I'm in total alignment, babe. So proud of you. You ever think about someone that you used to be so hooked up on and you thought you'll never get over that person? And then one day you just wake up over it? Okay, Summer, hurry up and drop the album, babe, because I am finally over it. I am literally finally over it, y'all. I don't hang on to nothing. Nothing that's not serving me well. And honestly, I think that definitely stems from grief and with losing people, two close people near and dear to my heart, back to back. So it just helped me to detach. It helped me to detach a lot more. And knowing that we cannot possess people. Even people that we're in a relationship with, you might be married to them, you still have no true, real possession over that individual. Please know that. Don't get to walking around acting like you're responsible for this person's existence. Absolutely not. Because God can tap that person on their shoulder tonight. Then what? You gonna fall apart? Of course. I mean, shit. Hey, respectfully. But you got to pick yourself up back again. You got to pick yourself up again. You gotta find new ways. You gotta create a new mind, honey. Okay? You gotta create a new mind. You gotta navigate the route. You gotta, it's detours. And sometimes it's gonna be some detours along the way. That's okay. That's to be expected. That's to be expected. But always know that, again, there's always a bigger picture. Trust in the redirection. Trust is always going to make sense in the end. It's always going to make sense in the end. Like, it's never meant to hurt you or harm you or cause you so much pain. No, it's meant to transmorph you into the most beautiful version of yourself. Okay? Don't waste your life. Don't waste your time getting so caught up on things that just don't matter. So just get used to things going. Things coming and going. Things coming and going. It's okay. It's the ways of life. It's the ways of the world, the ways of life. Even we could think about the 4 seasons. I know not everyone experiences all 4 seasons, but transformation, it has to happen. Cycles, it has to happen. Life, death, growth, like healing, it has to happen. Sometimes you got to stay down for a bit, hibernate, to come back a more evolved, a higher version, a more aware and intentional. You developed some more patience. This is good. Learn to detach. Don't take things so personal all the time. Everything is not about you. Okay? Everything is not about you. You're so full of yourself. Stop taking everything so personal. Child, people are battling things. And some people can't put it into words. And we all handle things differently. We could have the same experience, 2 total different perspectives on it. But we had the same exact experience. Let's make some room for the things, the desires of our souls. Everything that we desire is desiring us right back. Everything. And please understand that no dream is too big. No dream is out of reach. Do you believe that you're worthy of the very thing that you want? Are you worthy of the very thing that you want? Yes, you are. Believe it. Believe it. It's not far-fetched. It's good that you do have big dreams. You should be dreaming big. I need you to think big. You think it's small, I need you to think big, big. Okay? Listen, up and up, up and up, up and up. And you got to try things. You have to try things. You have to put yourself out there. Put yourself in these rooms. Show up in these spaces. Open your mouth. Literally. Say something. Say something. Break the ice. Break the ice. I'm so excited to be letting go while still very much holding on, okay? Because we're not letting ourselves go. We're not slipping through the cracks anymore. We're not just existing. We're living. We're living out loud, okay? No fear of being seen. No fears of success or how far this will really go. Because it's only going to go as far as you want it to go. How far do you see it going? Visualize. Visualize. Literally. I need you to really picture it in your mind. See it. Get excited for it. Even though maybe it's not physically here yet, it's coming. It's coming. Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. I need you to go further than you have ever went before. Push yourself. Push yourself. Move your body. Breathe. Calm down. Calm down. A calm nervous system, that's what we want. Who wants to walk around jittery all day? anxious. No. That's an imbalance. That's an imbalance. I need you to align, okay? Align them chakras. Seriously, pull that energy out of your body and transmute it into something beautiful. Pull it out, release it. All that just holds no more power over you. Just release it, okay? Let it go, let it flow. God will always replenish what you think you lost. Never truly a loss, is it? Is it? Maybe in some cases. There's always just more to come. So many beautiful opportunities out there. Beautiful spaces, beautiful individuals, and I wish to experience it all. I am limitless, and so are you. I am abundant in all things. Everything I touch is abundance, okay? I do everything with beauty and with love and grace. High vibrational energy. I'm not half in it. Give it 100%. Show up for yourself. And show out. Show up and show out. You know, my main thing recently has been, I wish to leave something behind. Something tangible. I wish to leave something behind so profound that generations will find. Literally. Like, oh, this was my great-great-grandmother. Look at my great-great-grandmother. Yeah, grandma. Period. I'm proud of you. I am an extension of you. That's your great-great-grandmama, baby. So proud of you. So excited for this journey. Thank you for walking this journey with me. I hope I said something that stuck with you, that made you smile, crack a little chuckle or something, but something that you could just carry with you. But I hope I gave you a little nudge. Like, come on, get up, create something, tell me something, let's talk, let's chat, because simultaneously, we are all living the same life, okay? Maybe if you haven't necessarily been through exactly what I've been through, I bet you know somebody that did. We live in the same life. Let's be honest. It ain't too far-fetched. Like, we all know someone that knows someone that knows someone. Period. Because at the end of the day, we're all humans. Having this human experience, trying to figure it out, trying to roll with the punches, because life be maybe throwing some punches, but you ought to fight back. I'm gonna need for you to fight back. Okay? Now don't be scared. Because being scared, being timid, being all anxious, that ain't gonna get you too far. Okay? So figure out how to maximize whatever it is that you're trying to produce, create, whatever impact that you're trying to leave. If that's your intention, just do it and do it well. And let go, release, change up your routines, create some healthier habits, energizing foods, drink a smoothie, sit outside, feel the wind, listen to the birds, look up at the trees, kiss the sun. This is life. Smile at the animals. We're all here living too. The trees, the wind, the animals. It's all alive. It's all a life force. So let's all bond together. Let's all bond together and make this world such a beautiful, loving space. If you can just add a little more love, just add a little dash of love in this world, you might be able to touch 2 or 3 people, for real, and change their mind. You might click something in their mind and make it make sense to them. Now look, now we got more people spreading love and just being beautiful, loving people and being kind-hearted. Being kind-hearted at the end of the day. Even if we're far, we're never far. We're literally never far. We're never far. We can all relate to one another. Like, no one's too big and no one's too small. No pup is too big, no pup is too small. That's how you know I got kids in my life. But seriously, it's the truth. So, all my love to you. Until next time.